Scotch Test Dummies with Scott and Bart.
Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies. We're back to the basics, episode 3.
Back to
Glenfiddich 12-year.
Chief here. We're going to test it. I know I said Chief. I meant Bart.
I was going to say. Huh?
That's my tagline on the board game side. I'm sorry.
Like, did he mean to do that?
You're like, Chief here? What do you mean? What's Chief here? Chief here? Sorry. My tagline ended up being Chief on the board game side. And I forget which thing I'm doing.
Okay, so we started a series called Back to the Basics.
Back to.
We're 7 years in. Our palates have expanded. We like high ABV stuff. We like
we've been
old
eating
stuff.
only Big Macs for 7 years. That's how much we've expanded.
Only Big Macs.
Yeah.
That'd be an expansion.
It would be. You'd be big. You'd be fat.
Oh, gotcha.
That's what I'm talking about. Talking
I thought you were
expansion.
expanding the palate.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't know if that expand the
Oh,
palate.
fat. Expanded.
Anyway, we did episode 1 was Balvenie 12-year Doublewood. Then we
double.
went back, took a look at Glenlivet 12. Now Glenfiddich 12. 40% ABV. I got coin 654.
I got 653.
Now we've had a lot of new viewers and they want to know what that means.
What does it mean?
So these are our challenge coins and we sell these on our website.
Right.
This one is 654.
And then 653. It's a ceramic coin with our design on it.
Yep.
And this is cask what?
5.
5. See, we've had 4 other iterations before this.
But if you order on the website, you may get a coin.
Right.
And I'll put on the note, I package them and ship them. But
if it was used
if
in a
it's
show.
used in a show, I'll put on there what review it's from. So if you get 654, I would note on the receipt, hey, 654 was used in our Glenfiddich 12 review.
So you would want to wipe it down to make sure he didn't give you the COVID.
That's right.
Or
It might smell like whiskey sometimes.
spritz a little whiskey on it. Yeah, you might be like, wow, I can smell the Glenfiddich.
So the point, though, go back to some of these entry level, these whiskeys, these scotches that a lot of people start with when they begin their whiskey journey.
And then don't come back to.
And it's been, it's been 5, 6, 7 years for us in some of these. This one I think we've had more recently because we've had Glenfiddich Tracy on, Jennifer Wren when she was with Glenfiddich. We had them on and we went back and looked at some of these. But let's go back, let's look. This is an entry-level scotch. It's 12 years. It's 40% ABV, $35 price range. Is this something that a beginner may be interested in or should go to?
Nice sweet vanillas and honeys. I got a touch of berry, I thought, with the left nostril. If you pinch off a nostril,
Green.
sounds terrible.
Yeah, it sounds like you're pinching off something else.
You can get different nasal notices.
Green apple. Jolly Rancher
Oh.
apple.
You're right. I'll give you that too.
Nice citrus sweetness.
Little bit of that, a little touch of that fresh mown hay, which for me is that malted barley.
For 40%, really a
in
nice
there.
nose. Nice citrus, nice citrus sweetness. Vanillas. A little bit of maltiness coming out.
That's really tasty. What is that? It's like an allspice with a vanilla and almost like a touch of the root beer barrel candy or cola in the finish. That's interesting, and I like that note.
Light citrus. Pears, apples. Maybe a little lemon/orange type citrus notes.
Okay.
Vanilla frosting, sugar frosting, not cream cheese frosting. Don't really get any sour with it. Nice, light caramels.
That's interesting because the fruits are all at the forefront, and that root beer cola barrel finish is where I get that, and I get those vanilla honeys kind of mid palate.
For 40%, really pretty nice.
These are really nice,
Rich palate, really saturates,
very sweet.
very sweet.
Now, I would not normally put water in this, but I'm going to put 2 drops just because I think it's really at a nice spot. You want another drop? That was only one.
Yeah, do one more. Why not? Why not?
Threw it in.
Coin 654 said, throw another drop in there.
Using the Scotch Test Dummies dropper set.
So, us included, we get away from these. These are what brought us in, and I think we'll do Johnny Walker Black again. I mean, it's been a long time since we've done that. That's what got me into Scotch. That and Glenlivet 12.
Wow. That actually sweetened it up a little bit. It did water it down more than I would ever want to sip it at. But I got a lot more sugar water on the forefront rather than citrus fruits. And I kind of almost get the sweet vanilla candy or frosting in the finish. I'm not picking up that root beer or cola note anymore.
Almost a hint of smoke as well, just a very faint hint. Could just be barrel char.
I would not do that though. This one I would drink neat.
Yeah.
All it did was sweeten it up.
It's mostly the same, hasn't changed it. Some of them, some 40%ers water will really kill.
Didn't kill it.
Didn't kill it. Didn't help it.
It sweetened it up. It makes it, I get it close to like sugar vanilla candies. That's weird. I get a lot more sweetness after I added a drop. It's not bad, but it definitely, it exerted some change on it. Made it sweeter. If you like them sweeter, you're going to want to add a drop. But I like that one neat. Definitely. Let's see. My score before your score. I like this one. This one I'm going to say this is 87. And that's a good almost 88, 87. So, liked it.
I'm still getting mine.
The sweetness, it got super sweet. That almost turned me off, it got so sweet. But that was me adding the water.
I was debating on that one. I decided to match you at 87. I
Are you
agree.
thinking lower? Or
No,
I was close to an
87,
88.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably a little bit more on the palate, maybe a little bit more ABV might have pushed it up that 88. Very good though. I can see why this is a good beginner.
Oh yeah, I would love this as a summer sipper.
And, well, yeah, and even just even for the experienced drinker, sometimes I think you just want something easy drinking.
Well, and I don't. The later the evening gets, the less high proof I like my whiskey for whatever reason. My stomach doesn't do good high proof whiskey pretty much after 8. So I'm always searching out like 40, 43s. If I get home late and I'm like, I want to have a dram, but I don't want cask strength that late. And this is perfect. I mean, that's actually really, really nice.
This $40. It's gone up a little bit, I think, but not much. I think it used to be 35 to 37. It's $40 now. Right in there with the Glenlivet 12. I think both are great buys.
I want to finish it with a sip neat again. It got too sweet. That's pretty rare for me that it got really, really sweet with the touch of water in there. So this is one I would drink neat. I wouldn't add any water to it. Definitely wouldn't put any ice in it. Don't forget, I've got nothing against ice. I like ice in my bourbons to slowly melt, especially when it's warm. But a colder dram will usually have less flavor because the warmer something is, or room temperature, the more flavor notes you can get.
Actually, now it's been sitting with that drop of water in there, I've actually got a little bit more burnt caramel now. Before, it was just kind of a creamy, sweet caramel. A little bit more burnt now, and burnt vanilla a little bit as well.
I like the transitions neat.
Along still with those citrus, nice Glenfiddich citrus.
Because I get citrus open, vanilla honeycomb, and then I'm getting that cola note, like almost like sounds weird, but a cola nut. Like it's nut and cola at the same time, and I have no idea what that even means.
Well, in the South, they put peanuts in their Coca-Cola.
I can't imagine that would do anything. No. But it is like I've chewed on some nuts and then took a sip of Coca. A sip of Coca-Cola.
The chief went there.
Almonds. Let's just call them almonds. I chewed on some almonds.
Hey, Glenfiddich 12. Check us out on go to ScotchTestDummies.com. You can purchase some merchandise, help us out, help the show, help support us. There's some T-shirts you'll see down below the video there. Click on those.
Teespring. I'm still laughing over my unintended comment. Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Cilantro.
Dummies.